Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy. So already we started the mathematical induction. Now first I will solve the homework question. See, the question is normal as usual, prove by mathematical induction. So we are familiar, we are doing this in the 3 steps. First one, for n is equal to 1. What is the left side? Left side is A. And what about the right side? We have to write the formula. And after writing the formula, wherever n is there, we are replacing it by 1. R raised to 1 means R. This R minus 1 get cancelled CA. That means, see what you are getting? We are getting LHS and RHS results equal. Therefore, the result is true for n is equal to 1. And common thing, second step is common. Let us assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. Wherever n is there, we have to write it as a k. This is the second step. And what about the third step? We are adding the next term. Next term is what? This is the nth term. Its next term is n plus 1. If it is a k, its next term is k plus 1. Third step. By adding k plus 1th term, that is, write on the last term of left side. And wherever k is there, replace it by k plus 1. That gives you the calculations. That means what we have to add? We have to add a into r raised to k on both the sides. That is a plus ar square plus continuation a into r raised to k minus 1, a into r raised to k is equal to plus a into r raised to k. Take the LCM. So here what we can take common? We can take a common. R raised to k minus 1. Only this r raised to k. First I will write one step. Then in the next step I will remove the bracket. A as it is. R raised to k minus 1 plus r raised to k plus 1 minus r raised to k whole divided by r minus 1 plus r raised to k minus r raised to k get cancels. A. First write on the positive term. Positive term is r raised to k plus 1 minus 1 separate divided by r minus 1. See, in place of k plus 1, if you write n, your answer will be. And is it a required answer or what? Yes. Therefore, the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence, by MI means mathematical induction, the result is true for n is equal to 1. Next, the result is true for n is equal to k. This implies the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1 for all n belongs to n. That means n belongs to natural number, means for all positive integral values of n. And students, you don't write like this. Actually, this conclusion we have to write the next below. There is no place, that's why I am writing here. Don't write like this. Moving to the next example. That is question number 13. And you have to tell what the difference you are finding in this example and the previous example. In the previous example, just go back and see in the previous example, after every term there is a plus. In between the terms we have a plus like this 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus continuation. We have the problem like this, but here in between the terms, in between that brackets we have a multiplication. That is the difference we are finding between the previous example and this example. First step as it is, for n is equal to 1, write on the first bracket and the answer is 4. And for RHS we have to write the formula on right side. N is replacing by 1. 2 square is 4. See, again we are getting the same result or what? Yes. LHS is equal to RHS. The result is true for n is equal to 1. What is the second step? Let us assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. Wherever n is there, we are replacing it by k. This is the second step. In the third step, usually what we are doing in all the examples we wrote by adding k plus 1th term. But here we are not writing adding, we have to multiply because in between the terms we have a multiplication. K plus 1th term. That means I told you how to write the calculations. Write on the last term of left side and wherever k is there, replace it by, don't write equal sign. Wherever k is there, replace it by k plus 1. Then you can write equal sign. So this we have to multiply on both the sides. Then how we will write? 1 plus 3 by 1, 1 plus 5 by 4, 1 plus 7 by 9, continuation, 1 plus 2k plus 1 upon k square into 1 plus 2k plus 3 upon k plus 1 whole square is equal to, there is no place I am writing below, k plus 1 whole square into 1 plus 2k plus 3 upon k plus 1 whole square. And students, what the mistake you are doing? Without taking a LCM you are cancelling this. No, it is wrong. You have to take the LCM, then cancel. This denominator is k plus 1 whole square. Now this term get cancels. Write down the remaining term and go for the calculations. The remaining terms are k plus 1 whole square plus 2k plus 3. It is k square plus 1 plus 2k, a plus b whole square plus 2k plus 3. It is k square plus 4k plus 4. Now you are familiar with algebraic formula or what? This is a perfect square. What it is? K plus 2 whole square. And as you know that after simplification of all the steps, in the last step, if you wherever k is there, try to split k plus 1. Now k plus 1 is replacing by n. See, is it a required result or what? Yes, this is a required result. Now write down the conclusion. The result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence, by mathematical induction, the result is true for n is equal to 1. Next, the result is true for n is equal to k implies the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1 for all n belongs to n. See, is it simple or what? Yes. Moving to the next question. See the next question, it is 1 plus 1 by 1 into 1 plus 1 by 2 into 1 plus, it is like a similar, previous, exactly similar to previous. First step for n is equal to 1. What is the left side? 1 plus 1 by 1, that is 1 plus 1 2. What is the right side? N plus 1, that is 1 plus 1 2. See, LHS is equal to RHS. The result is true for n is equal to 1. Second step. Let us assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. Wherever n is there, we are replacing it by k. Third step, as usual, we have to multiply, multiplying both the sides by multiplying k plus 1th term. How to find that? 1 plus 1 by k, 1 plus 1 upon k plus 1 on both the sides. So this is 1 plus 1 by 1, 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 plus 1 by 3, continuation, 1 plus 1 by k into 1 upon k plus 1 plus is equal to k plus 1 into 1 plus 1 upon k plus 1. Here also, without taking the LCM, you cannot cancel. So it is k plus 1 plus 1. Again, don't make it as a k plus 2, because in place of k plus 1, if you write n, that is the required result. Therefore, the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence, by mathematical induction, the result is true for n is equal to 1. Next, the result is true for n is equal to k implies the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1 for all n belongs to n. Yes, moving to the next question, that is the question number 15. See, moving to the next question, 15th one. 1 square plus 2 square plus 3 square, 2n minus 1 whole square is equal to that result. As usual, first step, for n is equal to 1. What is the left side? LHS is 1 square 1. What about RHS? n into 2n minus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 3. n is replacing by 1. It is 1 into 3 divided by 3. Get cancels 1. Therefore, LHS is equal to RHS. The result is true for n is equal to 1. Second step. Let us assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. So this is the second step. Third step, we have to add k plus 1th term. Now adding, because middle we have a plus. By adding k plus 1th term, that is, see, last term of a left side we have to write, and k is replacing by k plus 1. That is 2k plus 1 whole square on both the sides. So it is 1 square, 2 square, 3 square plus 2k minus 1 whole square plus 2k plus 1 whole square, k into 2k minus 1, 2k plus 1 divided by 3 plus 2k plus 1 whole square. So take the, before taking a LCM, take the common term. K into 2k minus 1 divided by 3 plus 2k plus 1. Out of 2 term, 1 term remains as it is. 2k plus 1, take the LCM. K into 2k minus 1 plus 3 into 2k plus 1 whole divided by 3. This is 2k plus 1, remove the bracket, 2k square minus k plus 6k plus 3 divided by 3. After simplification you will get 2k plus 1 as it is in the bracket, 2k square plus 5k plus 3 whole divided by 3. Factorization of 2k square plus 5k plus 3. Multiplication will be 6, addition will be 5. So it is 2k plus 1 into 2k plus 3 into k plus 1 divided by 3. And you know that after simplification everything should be in the form of k plus 1. This is already k plus 1. Next bracket is this 2k plus 2 minus 1. Whatever is the k coefficient, next number will be same. Then 2k, 3 will be written as 2 plus 1. This is k plus 1 as it is. In these two terms, 2 common, k plus 1 minus 1. Next 2 common, whole divided by 3. Wherever k plus 1 is there, write down as a n. And check it, this is the required result. Therefore, write down the conclusion. There is no place, I will write here. The result is true for n is equal to k plus 1. Hence, by mathematical induction, the result is true for n is equal to 1. Next, the result is true for n is equal to k implies the result is true for n is equal to k plus 1 for all positive integral values of n. You can write like this. Moving to the next question. See the next question, that is question number 16. 1 upon 1 into 4. It is not 1.4. 1 into 4 plus 1 upon 4 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 10, like this. As usual, first step, for n is equal to 1. See what is the left side? 1 upon 1 into 4, that is 1 by 4. What is the right side? N upon 3n plus 1. In place of n we are writing 1. This is 1 by 4. See, LHS is equal to RHS. The result is true for n is equal to 1. Second step, let us assume that the result is true for n is equal to k. Wherever n is there, we are replacing it by k. Third step, we have to add k plus 1th term. Write on the last term of left side. K is replacing by k plus 1 and simplify that. That means what we are adding? We are adding 3k plus 1 into 3k plus 4 on both the sides. Is equal to k upon right side, it is 3k plus 1 plus 1 upon 3k plus 1 3k plus 4. Before taking a LCM, I will take the common term. 1 upon 3k plus 1 common. Now simplify. Factorization. 3k square plus 4k plus 1. K plus 1 into 3k plus 1 divided by 3k plus 4. 3k plus 1 get cancels. 3k plus 3. 4 is written as 3 plus 1. Now 3 is common. K plus 1 plus 1. K plus 1 is n. N upon 3n plus 1. That is the required result. Next. For all positive integral values of n. One question I will give you as a homework. 17th question. 1 upon 3 into 5 plus 1 upon 5 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 9 plus continuation 1 upon 2n plus 1 into 2n plus 3 is equal to n upon 3 into 2n plus 3. So this is the homework question. In the next class I will start with this homework question and I will explain the remaining sums.